Economically, within the BRICs, there is just nothing like the scale of China. China is quite easily the most important economic phenomenon of my generation, and it's not finished. I'm fond of saying, particularly during the recent times of yet more crisis in Europe, that China creates another Cyprus every week, it creates another Greece every 12 and a half weeks, it creates another Spain every year, and in the past 2 years it's created another India. And all of this is whilst China is slowing. In terms of markets, I think a number of other emerging markets are quite exciting. I find myself particularly excited about Africa at the moment. And within some of the sort of next 11 group I identified after the 4 BRICs, I think a number of them are exciting. Turkey, Mexico, Indonesia, and within Africa, particularly Nigeria, which is 20% of Africa's population. I think the US is coming out of its own severe challenges of the past few years reasonably well. It's having to cut its budget deficit like much of the rest of the developed world, which is holding growth back. But with the improving housing market and the remarkable benefit of cheap energy, the US looks to me in reasonably good shape. And certainly the US looks in better shape than Europe currently does. I think at the core of the challenge is trying to have a true United States of Europe. And I think there is very little chance of getting beyond the current challenges unless here in Germany we can come out of the election period with a much more decisive and credible and agreed framework for which Europe can proceed. I would say for young executives starting their career based on my own background is sort of be true to yourself and as well as being true to others. I've often find myself surrounded by very young people through my career, and quite often they sort of deceive themselves as to what it is they're going to do, and in the process deceive others because they often tell other people what they think other people want to hear. And I think that the most important thing people can do, particularly at a young stage of their lives, is go with their instincts and commit themselves to what it is they feel truly passionate about.